They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could.
I woke up and found myself on an unfamiliar bed, but didn't I sleep on the sofa last night? Then how I came here? Did he brought me here or what? I was confused. I looked around and saw Jungkook sleeping on the couch. He looks so cute when he is mute. I mentally smiled, adoring his beautiful features. A new journey of my life has begun. I am his wife now. This thought makes me blush too, but all of a sudden something struck my head. It was Jungkook's brief conversation with me on the first night of the wedding, in which he told me clearly that he was not interested in me, even a bit. In fact, he married me. That's why this happened. Otherwise, he is a man who has zero interest in girls. With a sigh, I got up silently and tiptoed to the closet. I was about to open it, but suddenly I realized that I forgot to take my clothes along with me, and all of my clothes were still in a navy bag which was placed in the car boot. I opened the closet and my eyes fell on a black oversized shirt. I quickly grabbed it and went to the bathroom. Even though the white shirt was oversized, but still I turned on the tap and let the warm water fall on my body. After scrubbing my favorite body wash and washing my hair, I wore the shirt and walked outside. I looked at Jungkook, who was still sleeping like a cute bunny, which made me smile. I walked to the mirror and gulped down at the view cause it was looking so on me. Oh my, why it is so beautiful, I murmured to myself while looking at my reflection in the mirror. I got up by my peaceful sleep and glanced at the bed where Vian was not lying anymore. With eyebrows frowned, I looked around the room to search for her. Then my eyes finally found her. She was standing by the dressing table, maybe to get ready. Wait, what she is wearing? Did she lose her senses? What she is wearing? In which she is looking at me. Has she gone mad, or does she want to make me see? Didn't I tell her last night that I am not interested in women? I also wanna focus on my work. No, no. If she kept doing these kind of things around me, I will surely lose my temper. She can't look so beautiful. Suddenly she looked at me through the mirror as she turned around, taking a strand of her long silky hair behind her ear. Good morning, Jungkook, she said in her sweet and polite voice. I cleared my throat dramatically, as if I was the most innocent creature on this planet. Oh, I am sorry. Actually, I forgot my clothes in a car boot last night, so I wore this. I hope you don't mind, she said shyly while her hands playing with the corner of the shirt. Oh, I see, I said, pretending to be cold. By the way, you get ready. I will make breakfast for you, Jungkook, she said, looking at me. There is no need. I am already getting late, I replied coldly, getting up from the couch. Do you need any help with clothes? She asked warmly. No, I will help myself, I said, taking out my white t-shirt along with black pant and overcoat with black shiny tie which I placed on the bed. Then I walked to the bathroom for taking a warm shower. After a few minutes, I walked back into my room and saw Vian organizing my messy closet, which made me feel little awkward cause the closet had my personal stuff, but I let it go cause I can't deny the reality that she is my wife now. I went to the dressing table where I styled my hair perfectly and grabbing a tie from the bed, I was trying to fix it to the perfection, but I had always hard time with ties, so I somehow tried to make it look perfect, but as usual it was looking messy. Do you need any help? I know how to fix the tie. Her soft voice echoed in my ears, which made me frown, though my mind wanted to refuse this offer, but my idiot heart compelled me to now nod in a yes. She smiled, walking to me, making my cheeks turn red as she warms my chest. Touch, innocent face and shy nature, everything was mesmerizing me. Oh, what's wrong with me? Did I fall in love with her? If not, then why I am thinking so weird? Am I in love or it's just an attraction? Suddenly I pulled her hand away, making her look at me with her innocent big eyes. That's done, you may go now. By the way, thanks. As I'm maintaining my cold and rude composure, she nodded and walked to the downstairs. I was in the kitchen trying to find something to make for the breakfast. I looked inside the freezer, but there was nothing except Some banana milk cans and some rotten eggs and vegetables. I opened the cabinets, but to my disappointment, there was nothing inside to be eaten. Does he eat anything, or he is a robot whose battery charge after doing work? Why he has nothing to make? I sighed and took out the can of banana milk from the fridge and placed it on the counter. Suddenly I heard soft thumbs of Jungkook walking to the kitchen. Jungkook, don't you have anything edible at home? I asked, looking at him with my big eyes. Oh, actually, I come home late night and usually I eat outside, so I don't bother to do any grocery shopping, he said, buttoning up his coat. But now I also live in this house and rats are running in my stomach, so you will have to start doing grocery shopping from now on, I said as I felt my stomach making weird noises. In the morning, the first thing I crave for is the food, and when it gets late, I get grumpy and angry. Right now, I was in a state where I couldn't Jungkook if I didn't get anything to eat. I looked at him and made angry face, which was noticed by him as he fetched his mobile phone from the pocket and dialed someone's number. Mr. Shin, come inside. You have to take in along for the grocery shopping, but first please get something along with you as she is hungry also. Saying this, he cut the call and I felt at ease. I gave him a toothy grin and walked closer to him when I saw him departing from the kitchen. Jungkook, won't you eat breakfast? I asked, looking at him frowned. No, I am stuffed after all this, he said, making an annoying face, and then left outside. Such a rude person he is, I said to myself while rubbing my tummy. Suddenly the bell rang. I opened the door and saw an old man holding a lot of paper bags and juices in his hands. I grabbed all of them from him and ran to the living room where I placed them one by one. My eyes widened when I saw a feast fit for me. I sighed in a relief and feasted upon the food like a hungry lion. After arranging all the grocery items in the cabinets and drawers, I sat on the sofa in the living room. It was really tiring to do all the shopping alone. I glanced at the wall clock, which was ticking 7 o'clock. Did he eat anything, or he was too busy in the work that he even forgot to have food? I thought to myself as I grabbed my mobile phone from the table and dialed Jungkook's number. He answered the call after few ringings. Yes, he asked in his cold voice. Hello Jungkook, I called you to know if you had something to eat or not. I'm also waiting for you, I said nervously as I knew he is cold and I could be scolded. I will call you later, he said and cut the call. He is such an arrogant person, he is. It's our first day of marriage, so I thought he will come home early and have dinner with me. If he can't take me on a dinner date like other couples, at least he can spend some time with me. He can make me feel special like newly married bride, but no, this mister didn't marry me. He married to his work for which he sacrifices everything. If I ever knew that this man was already married to his work, I didn't even think to marry him in a dream even. With foot stamping, I went upstairs to my room as I'm not gonna make dinner for him cause I know when he will come back home, he would say, I already had dinner, you can eat if you want to, otherwise sleep hungry. Hard, idiot and rude workaholic man. I was laying on the bed when the doorbell rang. I quickly put on the blanket and acted that I was sleeping. I know he was spare key, so he will come in by himself. I reached the house and rang the bell, but no one responded, which raised anxiety inside me. I knocked at the door with full force. I was anxious about her. Is she okay? Then suddenly I remembered that I had spare key. I fetched it out from the pocket and unlocked the door. With a sigh, I entered inside and called her name, but she didn't respond, which made me more anxious. I ran to the upstairs to my room, and there I saw her sleeping peacefully, which made me sigh in a relief. I was tired, so after taking a shower, I laid on the couch, and I don't remember when I fell into a deep slumber. Ryan spoke. It's been a week since I have been living with Jungkook, who is too cold like an ice whenever I want to talk to him about anything. Usually he doesn't respond, and if by any chance he responds, he just spits 2 or 3 words like okay, no, yes, that's all. Why he uses the words like penny pincher uses the money. I'm not able to get why he is cold. Does he want to enjoy his life? Can't he talk like any other people? Why his nose is flaring with anger all the time? Why he is so stubborn? Today Jungkook has day off, but instead of spending time with his wife, he's locked himself in a study room. Maybe he's doing some work, files and books. Oh, I think I shouldn't disturb his precious moment. I said to myself and opened the closet to search for a dress as I had made a plan to meet my old school friend in the coffee shop. I took out a black elegant dress which reached my knees and had a neck which showing my wearing it quickly. I walked to the dressing table to do some makeup. Once I was completely done, I wore my black shiny heels off and grabbing my Gucci bag from the wardrobe, I walked to the downstairs where I saw Jungkook sipping a banana milk while typing on the laptop with his other hand. Multi-talented person he is. He looked up through his laptop and gulped down the saliva. Are you going somewhere? He asked, his eyebrows crunching. I'm going out to meet my friend. I replied coldly without even looking at him. Did you get my permission? He asked, raising his eyebrows while staring at my face. It surely raised my heartbeat. Do you think I need your permission to get out? I asked, crossing my arms over my chest. What? You're my wife. You always need my permission for going out. He said me a cold stare. Did you treat me as wife ever? I asked, crossing my arms over my chest. Jungkook looked at me shocked and bewildered. You have no answer, right? Cause you are bad, cold, and stone-hard person. I said loudly while trying to push the rising tears back. Before Jungkook could say something, I ran to the bedroom with my heels stamping on the floor. Jungkook spoke. I feel so bad for Vian. She is right. I never treated her like my wife. I treat her like my secretary or just an ordinary woman. It's been a week to our marriage, but I have not taken her anywhere like other girls. She would have some expectations, some dreams, but no, my rudeness always makes me bad and cold person. I'm not able to give her time like other husbands. Instead, I'm busy in my work day and night, and between all this, I'm neglecting her existence. Ryan always tries to talk to me, even she finds excuses. But my rudeness replies make her feel sad and disheartened. Shutting down my laptop, I took a deep sigh and walked to my room. As I reached my bedroom, I saw Ryan leaning against the bed while covering her eyes with her both hands. I could hear her, which made me feel so bad. So cold, rude, ice king stupid. Is he king here or I'm who needs his permission before going out? Who the he is to rule over my life? She was murmuring to herself between the sobbings. Ah, why she is so cute and innocent. She is making me melt for her like an ice cream. She has seriously no looked that much innocent and cute. I slowly walked to her and sat on the bed beside her. She removed her hands from her eyes and looked up at me. I'm sorry, Vayan, I'm not a good husband, but please forgive me. I will try my best to spend time with you. I said, looking into her red eyes. She looked at my face innocently and suddenly started to hit on her with her soft hands. You are Jungkook, she said, crying, hitting continuously, so cute. I held her both hands in mine and pulled her to herself, and did my heartbeat race intensely faster. I could hear her heartbeat racing up and down, which made me smile as more tightly. Jungkook, I'm sorry, love, I said to her while my face was heating up. She hid her face. The next day, it was around 6 o'clock in the evening while I was taking a bath. Actually, today mom called us for dinner, so we were preparing for it. But I think it's only me because my wife is still sleeping. She must be tired. Ah, what a beauty, I thought to myself while smirking internally. I was taking a bath. I came out and saw her still sleeping peacefully. She looks so cute while sleeping, but sadly I will have to wake her up right now as we are getting late. Vayani, wake up. We are getting late, I said softly. No, I am sleepy, Cookie, she said in her cute voice, which made me smile. I'm sorry, babe, but you will have to wake up, I said, kissing on her cheeks. She smiled, opening her eyes. She walked shyly to the bathroom. This girl will surely make me crazy, I said to myself while messing up my hair. We both were sitting in a car heading towards Jungkook's parents' house. The house was quite far away, so you were sleeping on Jungkook's shoulder. After a few minutes, the car stopped in front of the big mansion. Babe, we reached, he said, rubbing your hair gently. You smiled getting up. The gate opened. Once it recognized your car, your jaw dropped at what you saw in front of you. The driver parked the car and opened the car door for both of you. Jungkook held your hand with a smile while you were looking around the mansion, admiring the beauty. You both were walking inside the mansion. You got to see the mansion clearly, and every time you turned your head, you saw something that amazed you. The beautiful garden with colorful flowers and plants, the maze, the fountain from where the water was dropping down. The lights around the mansion were twinkling brightly, adding more to its beauty. Jungkook put his hand around, making you blush heavily. Let's go in, he said, making you walk inside. You looked around the huge living room and you had to gulp down at the view. The mansion is so beautiful, you said, smiling at him. All of a sudden, Jungkook's mom came to both of you with a warm smile around her lips. You both leaned in for a hug. She gave you both a warm full of love. Look, my daughter is looking so beautiful, she said, giving you a smile. Mom, that's not fair. You always praise Vayan, but you forgot to give me your love, he said, faking a pout. Ah, my son, sorry, but my daughter in law is more beautiful, she said, winking at you while you smiled. Mom, where is dad? He asked, looking around. You know your dad really well. He can't stay at one place for a long time. He has gone to Paris along with some of his friends, she said as you all sat on the sofas while you were all gossiping. Suddenly someone descended the stairs. It was Jack, Jungkook's best friend, who often came to visit his home on weekends, and since childhood he had been with Jungkook. His mother was so Mr. Jeon treated him like his own daughter. Jungkook looked at him and smiled. Hey Jungkook, long time no see, he said. Hey, it's been a week I visited mom, he replied, patting on his shoulder. Oh, someone is also here, Lee Vian, right? He asked, smiling at you. You smiled little in a response and looked at your mafia husband Charlie, who was staring at your face. Let's have dinner first, my babies, she said, getting up. You all nodded and walked behind her to the huge dining room. You all settled on the chairs. After serving food to all of them, you sat on the chair beside your Jungkook. Jungkook took a first bite of Mom's hand. The food is so tasty, Mom. I pray these hands keep making delicious food for us, he said, rubbing her mom's hand. My son, she said, pouring the soup in a bowl. Yeah, it tastes so good, you said, warmly smiling at her. Enjoy, sweetie, she said, smiling. You all were having a dinner peacefully when Jack started off. Hey Mayan, you look little tired. I can understand behind this, he said, smirking at Jungkook. You literally choked your food hearing that while Jungkook glared at him. Jack, she said in a warning tone. No, it's okay, you said, smiling a little at him. See, Vayan is so cool. I like these girls who don't make everything. By the way, I want to marry someone like Vayan, he said, winking at you while you smiled a little. Jungkook glared at you as he was getting jealous. Everyone was having food until Jungkook decided to release his anger. You were sipping on a drink when you slowly catching everyone's attention. Are you okay? He asked, looking at your frown. Yeah, food is so good. You said, trying to form some smile. Yes, delicious, he said, and everyone agreed. Suddenly left your mouth, and you glared at Jungkook, who smirked at you. Actually, I am feeling tired. I need some rest. I will go upstairs. You blurted out, pulling his arm to stand up and follow you to your room. They smiled and you both walked upstairs. You locked the door once you both reached the bedroom. Cook, what was that? Did you lose your senses? You asked, looking at him. Correct yourself, girl. I'm gone senses, he said. He walked to you and you said loudly, ah honey, he whispered with a smirk.